I'm speaking to my God for what I see, for what it's all meant to be. I could tell you anything right now. What can break love makes everything I can see. I'll be your mystery. What a thought, it's giant day. Everything we wanted to make, I couldn't tell you anything right now. One can hearts break love makes everything I can see. I'll be your mystery. Just to do it one more time. I will love you, but you're putting up a wall. You know it all. Hearts break, love makes everything that I can see.
Do people clap at these things? I don't really. Yeah.
That was the biggest clap of this moment.
Everyone's supposed to be saying.
Do you even have any respect for a stranger? Like I thought you would. Do you even have the respect for a stranger? Like I know you should. Always seem between you and me. It's 2 at a time. If I could take it just to see. Do you even have the respect for a stranger? like I know you should. So I say, it'll stay that way. What's the use in trying if it just stays the same? I could take it out just to see.
this game on the MSU women's basketball team.
Throwing candy out to the crowd, dragging down the man. The little fingers and dirty mouth, they've always got something to say. Just sitting around at home now, waiting for your brother to come. I saw him down at the alley, haven't had enough of it all. So you can do what you want to, whenever you want to. You can do what you want to, there's no one to stop you. So spin backwards, up and guided down every day. I remember just 3 hours ago is waiting to be taken away. Just get in the back of the car with candy from some stranger, watching the parade through a pinhole in eye, full of smoldering anger. You can do what you want to, whenever you want to. You can do what you want to, there's no one to stop you. You can do what you want to, whenever you want to. Do what you want to, whenever you want to. Do what you want to, whenever you want to. Though it doesn't mean a thing. Think nothing.
Actually, let me check. Okay. Make sure I can hear myself before I start.
Pictures in the mirror, nothing left to see but myself. I quit a couple months ago, but I won't tell. Stories stay the same, but I won't listen. People in the dark, now we're all gone. Nothing slows me down, I'm running through the crowd to you, my dear. Everything is just a silhouette in the moonlight. Losing time, you're never gonna get back out of reach now. and I'm just here to get mine while I can. You don't know the real me, just the half-truth. Glasses on your face, the shade of roses from my charade. Just because I'm here don't mean I want to. People in the dark, now we're all gone. Nothing slows me down, I'm running through the crowd to you, my dear. Everything you know is silhouette in the moonlight. Losing time, you're never gonna get back out of reach now. You're just here to get yours while you can.
inside 700 square feet of nothing, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Stuck in these four walls, and no, it's not even fair to compare, but I still like to think about where we were going. And no, it's not even fair to compare, but I still wonder if you think about me. Nowhere to go, nothing kidneys for walls. And I know it's not even fair to compare, but I still like to think about where we were going. And I know it's not even fair to compare, but I still want to end and think about me. I'll pack it in and buy a big car, take it down to LA, find a place to call my own and try to fix up, start a brand new day. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, it's in my mind. I hear her calling. See a lonely boy on a weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, tries to speak and can't begin to say. Pictures on the wall that make me look up from a big brass bed. Now I'm run down the road, trying to stay up somewhere in her head. The woman I'm thinking of, she got me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind. I hear her calling. See you lonely boy, out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, tries to speak it, can't begin to say. force in your dreams, I know. If I could go back, I'd follow you. If I could go back, I'd follow you. I've seen all you have to offer. It seems there's not much left for me to know. If I could go back, I'd follow you. If I could Pictures from weeks and weeks ago, fill in the blank. Pictures from weeks and weeks ago, fill in the blank. Enough. But I can only take so much. By the time you ask, it'll be time for. So I'll take it all. All the plans we made still remain in the foreground of my future. Pictures from weeks and weeks ago, fill in the blank. Pictures from weeks and weeks ago, fill in the blank.
WDBM East Lansing. This is the basement at Flat Black and Circular. We're here with Lige, who just played an excellent set for us, and I'm joined by my co-host Emma, and we're going to do a little interview segment. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm good.
Amazing.
Things are all right.
That's good to hear. Relatively positive responses. So thank you for playing. We're here again at FBC, East Lansing's home record store right on Grand River. How often do you guys come in here? How good is this a hub for you for music?
I had my senior photos done here.
That's
when,
sick.
I came here and we did a whole tour around East Lansing, and one of the stops was in FBC. So there's a photo of me with a Gerard Way record in the background, just in my parents' house.
Nice.
That's right, yeah.
I got all my Parliament Funkadelic CDs from here.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I've been coming here for quite a few years. I used to work next door at this Spartan housing cooperative, and I'd stop in all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I love these guys.
Nice.
I come in here about once or twice a month whenever my friends are up.
Good stuff. Nice. We were gonna slander you if you didn't come in here.
Yeah, no.
Clint was.
Record lounge all the way, dude.
Shout out women-owned businesses.
Whoa!
Can we get a little introduction? Can you guys say your name and what you play?
Sure. My name's Elijah, or Lige. I play the acoustic guitar. I played like a wind organ on our single, and I sing.
I'm Steve. I play lead guitar.
My name's Mackenzie. My friends call me Mac, and I play drums.
My name's Devin. I play the bass. What was the other part of the question?
That's it.
I play bass. Sometimes I yell too.
Sorry, it was a hard ball.
All right, well, cool. Thank you again for playing. It was really fun to walk around the record store and listen to you guys. But I really want to know what the pre-show ritual is like, if you guys have one.
Freak out. We usually just like freak out about the last set and then try to figure out how we can like come back. We're always like trying to like rate the set and then come back from it.
I think we're always like, oh, this is gonna blow chunks, and then
Yes.
and then like at the end, one of us is like, oh, this was like the worst show we ever did, and everyone's like, oh, this is like the best one.
There's never, we usually have like quite a divide on like if we liked it or not, but usually it just comes down to Steve not being able to hear himself, so he feels like it's the worst set we've ever played. But then like if you give it like one day, we come back and we're like, all right, cool, it worked, we liked it. I guess like straight pre-show ritual, most people just come on the hit. Like Charlie, who isn't here because he had to dip for another MSU jazz band, or he was doing pep band today. He's always just on the hit. So we just see Charlie like for the set and then he goes. So I want to know what his pre-show ritual is, honestly.
Put his shoes on.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that sounds pretty usual, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like some people have like a little like bonding moment, but
I used to think that like we would like go out to dinner or something, or like hang out. Yeah, I know. No, I mean, like, where are we gonna go? Like, but still, like, I used to think that we would like do like something as a group, but most of the time we just show up, freak out, play, and then go home.
I don't know. I hit a and drink a Celsius. That's my pre-show ritual.
Yeah, this Ellie is like essential.
do you guys play a lot of shows around East Lansing?
Majority. Yes.
Okay.
We've done a couple of shows outside. We did 2 in Ann Arbor, one at the Blind Pig, and then one at Metal Frat just last month. And then other than that, I think
played at the Ave.
True. I guess that's outside of East Lansing, so it works.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, the Ave was great.
Lansing proper. Shout out the Ave. They're awesome.
Shout out the Ave.
I wanted to ask you guys about your genre. You've been described, among other things, as sweetheart folk mo.
I came up with that.
Do you guys think that describes you accurately?
I would say so. I mean, most of the time, I think it's like kind of junk when you say more than 2 words for a genre. I get lost very quickly on like what you actually are.
Fifth wave.
So I feel like it's difficult for people to really get a feel for what it is if you just keep digging the reference further and further. So most of the time, if people ever ask, I just say folk.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Steve, what do you describe it as? It's like your mom.
I don't know. It's kind of like Midwest emo and like a little bit of like jazz and then a little bit of other stuff. There's like so many moving parts. I can't really play Midwest emo that well on lead. I'm just like straight up not as like talented as you guys are. But like no. Keep that in. But like so like I guess like there's like so many. Here, let's take the microphone. I'll just take that. But there's just like so many different. There's just like so many different like pieces going on, like because like there's my lead, which is like can be almost completely different than the rest of the vibe of the song, and then there's Devin who's usually doing something crazy, and then also Mac is usually doing something crazy, and so is Elijah. So like.
it's kind of like everybody's playing. It's like everyone's playing lead in a way.
I see.
There is like a method to it where like most bands, it's like you play off the drummer, but what usually happens is that I'll play rhythm, so then I'll be like the rock, and then Devin will play off of me, then Mac will play off of Devin, and then Steve will play off of one of us, and then Charlie just sits on top.
Nice, like a little cherry.
Exactly. That's what the bone does.
Yeah.
Because we all come from like different backgrounds, mainly of like our like music genre. I think I was more of like I think that like kind of like pigeonhole that like just like other like folk dudes were thrown into, where like you just sit there with an acoustic guitar, so you just call it folk because it's easiest. Steve was like straight Backseat Lovers, Princeton.
Nice.
Devin, what would you say? I think you once said like your favorite album was Parliament.
No,
and
it's
Crimson.
Songs from the Big Chair, Tears for Fears.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, that's
How's that wrong?
That's the best record of all time.
I thought Discipline was.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Well, like with Lige, I think while we were like, you were like really sad. Like one of your bandmates was like, "Oh,
Yes.
they kicked me out, man."
Yes.
And I was like,
Twice.
We're gonna get you.
Twice.
We're gonna get you a band. And that whole time I was listening to like, I forgot the Yes record.
Oh,
but
Fragile.
Yeah, with Roundabout,
Mhm.
and I was just listening. That's the best driving song is Roundabout by Yes, and
Yes.
I was playing that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do bass like that for this Lige it up, we call it.
Nice.
I don't know.
And then you have your weird tuning as well.
Oh, I tune like a cello
Yes.
for this one.
And what is that?
Oh, I tune for this band. I tune C, G, D, A in fifths, because I was I don't like. Well, the bass should be the lowest. I guess that's my boomer take. They always call me a boomer. Like I have like stupid boomer takes. Like, oh, the bass should be the lowest.
You hate bass solos.
And
you absolutely despise bass
I feel
solos.
like he's
and we make
always
you-
soloing.
Well, that's the thing. That doesn't make sense. Because I'm like, all right, turn the overdrive on, and now you're at the front. And he's like, no.
No, if people want to hear a bass solo, everyone goes and gets another drink. No one's listening to a bass solo. What was the question? Oh, about the tuning.
You're tuning.
You're tuning.
Lige does like 3 million bajillion tunings. And I'm like, what is your lowest note that you ever do? And he's like, oh, C. That's my lowest note. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this weird tuning I made because I was too cheap to buy like a 5-string or a 6-string. And I was like, I don't know. I don't like 5 strings. They're really slinky. I'm sure I'll have to bite the bullet one day, but
Right. So it's your makeshift 5-string cello tuning.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you like christened it as your own? Have you named it?
Oh, like the tuning?
Yeah.
It's just like a violin or a cello tuning. I don't know what else to call it.
I feel like you could trademark it.
No. The Devin tuning. There you go.
Yeah.
Mark it on your calendars, folks.
And then Mac was like probably like the most like straight like math rock Midwest emo, because I was following Grassland for a minute before you joined us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grassland.
Grassland Reptiles.
Yeah, I mean, I play music because I love math rock. Like, that is why I started playing drums and guitar. So I really can't do anything else. So Devin asked me to play this, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play mostly math rock influenced drums, and that's kind of just like.
But it brought like a whole different thing. Like once we actually started putting the songs together, because I'd like had them for a minute, and then once we put it all together as a group, it would like change like the feel. Like I think Apartment 10 is like pretty fast, but Mac like kicked it up like even further, so now it's just like like running the whole song.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that kind of makes us kind of incongruent genre-wise. Like, we're all doing such radically different things. Like,
yeah, and then Charlie is straight up in the MSU jazz band, like playing gigs
right
like,
now.
Yeah, he's in pep band right now, but he's like doing like jazz band gigs. He'll play at like, I think he played at like Detroit Jazz Festival or something crazy, and like, like come back here and just like, once again, that's why he sits on top, because he's just other realm.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good. I don't want amalgamation to have negative connotations, but it's a good mashup of genres because you're all kind of playing your own thing. So are you like a proper emo guitarist? You kind of just play emo exclusively, Mac?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I started playing guitar because of the math rock band standards.
Okay.
Their music made me so happy. I was like, I just want to learn how to do this.
Mhm.
So I only play in open tunings,
Mhm.
and I kind of only write and play math rock and traditional Midwest emo.
Nice.
Except when you hop on bass, for some reason you only play like jazz, like ba-boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah, I love
ba-dum, bum.
bass.
Like one day we just like we went to practice and like usually just like tap on the bass, and then like you started playing that, and I was like, dog, what?
Only Midwest emo and walking bass lines.
Yes, yes.
It works. It works.
It works.
You
Yeah.
can do it. It sounds good.
That's what I do.
Mhm.
Walking bass lines.
Yeah, there you go. Can you guys talk a little bit about your additional bands? Because I know you're all in different bands and different spheres. Because you've got the Grassland Reptile shirt on. There's also your band, Homegrown Homunculus, right?
That's right.
And then you guys have another project. Can you guys tell us a little bit about
Go down the line.
how it feels to be in multiple projects and how songs fit into this project or the other? Tell us about that.
Well, it's a lot of it's a lot of playing music, a lot of playing shows. And sometimes you get to play with your bands, and it gets busy. Everybody wants a bass player, so I'm in like 4 bands. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't. What was the question?
So
What
how
are-
does
what are your
I'm not a
bands?
very good listener.
No,
it
that's
seems
okay.
like.
That's okay. How does it if you get a song or you get an idea, what makes you decide maybe based on genre which project it falls under?
Oh, gotcha. I kind of just whatever fits the vibe.
Mhm.
Like usually at least with Lige, usually you're the first one that brings the idea. Like you write the guitar is like the foundation to Lige kind of, and then you have like the lyrics. Some of these songs we've had like for years, so
Yeah.
and then we just kind of I interpret it.
Probably
how I
the
wanna.
oldest one was like the opener, like 18 years. I
Yeah.
think I wrote. Well, I think there's a video on my Instagram explaining how I wrote that song, and like how it was like built together like over time. But I think it started when I graduated high school, like the day of. So that was May 18th, 2023. So I think that's when the song started.
Old school.
Yeah, and then it was finished like that following September, and then it just like went into like, what? Say hell, right?
Yeah.
It went to development hell and was just like passed around a bunch like around like a bunch of other bands, just like different iterations of like the Lige banner,
Yeah.
and then I finally got to this one and put it out as a single.
Nice.
And then I guess moving on to Mac, like all of like your projects.
Well, I don't know. I learned to play drums with my friends, like the guitar player for Grassland, Harper. We've been friends since the 5th grade, and I started playing drums with him in a basement. So I don't know. I don't necessarily write anything. They just kind of happen. I put them together. I find the space I can fill, and I play it. So like everything just sort of happens with those. I don't really write anything for our stuff. I spend a lot of time like writing music in my bedroom, but that's just like guitar stuff or bass and putting stuff together. But there is no like, oh, I think this will be cool on a Lige song. I just kind of play drums.
Gotcha. Do you take any influence from like breakbeats and electronic stuff, or is that
Huge
also math rock?
influence, Yeah, I used to just be like straight punk and math rock, and then I got really into drum and bass and jungle and breakcore in like 2022, and then that's where all like that stuff comes from. Like I love blending that with traditional like math rock motifs and stuff and mixing it in. It's a lot of fun.
I've definitely like this is the first time that I've like really heard your drum playing, because I've seen you at house shows many times, but I like you can't ever actually like hear what's going on. So today was really cool, and I was like, wow, like you have some crazy stuff that's going on in there, and so it was really fun to watch.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I think it kind of stands out the most because it's mostly something people only hear in an electronic context, but like learning how to transcribe like my favorite like jungle songs and stuff has really kind of changed the way I play drums, and it's something when people hear in person, they're kind of like, "What's going on?"
You had 3 snares.
Yeah,
on
I
your drum
normally play
kit?
with 3 snares. I couldn't
That's
bring
crazy.
them all up today.
Only 2. Bummer. I mean, then Steve has like all of like his stuff too with like his solo work.
Yeah. Let me take this real quick. Yeah. One thing I was gonna say is that like my biggest thing for my own project that I've like gotten is I've learned a lot since I've been playing with like all these people. Like they're so good. Like you can't help but just get better by being around them. So like, I mean, just playing like once a week, like you get a lot of like you just get a lot smarter. You get a lot more comfortable too, and like it feels great. Like you learn a lot, and like also you're really happy because you're playing good music too. It's really fun. But anyway, Elijah and I have tried to write together before, and we never end up finishing the song because we are like so. Real quick, also I just put out a song last Friday on Halloween. Yeah.
Stream that shit.
Thank you.
So sorry.
But yeah, I was gonna say like I write a lot and he writes a lot. We tried to write together before, but like we work together a lot, and we are like complete opposites in terms of the way we write. Like I'm like I try to do like whatever the idea I first have is what I'm doing, and I do the same thing with this project. Like whatever I feel when Elijah shows me the song, like that's what I'm playing. But like he like, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but like he takes a long time, and he like he'll show me the same riff for like 6 months straight and be like, I added this one note to it every time. Dude, it's like impossible for me to.
It's like months long. I wish it wasn't that way, but it just is.
Yeah.
Either way.
So, Elijah, your musical process takes you quite a long time in general?
Yes.
Okay.
It just like in terms of songwriting, and when we actually like get up and like record, it's actually pretty quick because most of the time it's like refined to the point where we're just kind of good to go and we can just get it done. But like being in college, being with other dudes that are in college or have jobs, takes a long time just to get together and to get like sections done. For Steve's song that just came out, Rose Color, we recorded it together as an exercise for him to get music out and as an exercise for me to learn how to record. So it took a long time for us to do it. It took like all summer just because I'd be like, oh, I have work this week. Oh, I have this. And then it'd be like 2-3 weeks later and you'd be like, oh, dude, we haven't recorded anything. So it takes like where songwriting something that's more it's the same process where it's like natural for Steve or Mac to play what they feel is right. It's just that for me, that feeling of it being right takes a lot longer to come through, and there kind of needs to be something that catches my attention for like a song to stick, because you can play anything, or well, at least I can play anything and then not necessarily feel very strongly about it. That's why I like them so much.
What about Devin? Do you write music by yourself at all?
Yeah, usually for my other band, Homegrown Homunculus, I usually write for that one on Bandcamp. Just saying. There is a single on Bandcamp. Not saying to go listen, just saying. But there is on Bandcamp. But yeah, usually I'll just I'll write a riff and I'm like, oh, I like this riff, and then I think of a topic and I'm like, okay, this is the topic, this is what it's about, and then make a chorus, make a pre-chorus, make a bridge, and then bada bing, bada boom, money. Yeah.
Nice.
Usually for like with this project, I kind of interpret everything and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna add this.
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of
I'll tell you what though. I get, it's like the most I always forget the word, but I play the most extra with you. Like I kind of just what is the word? I lige it up. I lige it up. You better lige it up and lige.
I mean, yeah, it's just it comes from a place of like trust where these dudes are all really good musicians, so it would feel kind of pointless to sit and tell them like it should be played like this. I have like especially when we started, I had general ideas of kind of what should be there, but I was more impressed at like what you brought back. What?
I'm just thinking about like, because we played our first show 2 weeks after our first practice.
Yes, it
So,
was.
like,
It was a bit of a like crunch time situation.
Yeah. And Elijah is a drummer, and they were kind of like, in my head, the drums go like this and this, and then we practiced them, and then showtime came, and I forgot all of the parts he told me to play, and they became what they are now.
Yes.
So I was just kind of laughing, thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, like I mean, young dude, you kind of get like a complex about yourself at some point where you're like, dude, I exactly know what I should be playing here. Musicians don't know anything, dude. I have the full vision. And then these guys, when I sat down with them, I was like, I don't know anything. I should just let them like take over their part.
I noticed also in like this kind of scene, like the I don't even know what you'd call this. I guess the East Lansing DIY scene.
Yeah, we called that
the cool kids. There's a lot of people who they'll just play what they want to play, and they don't give a dang about nobody else.
That's
Good
real.
save.
Good save.
But like that's one of my favorite things about Mac is like Mac, if they'll hear you play something, I'll play some like BS, and Mac will just be the whole time like they play what they want to play, and I play what I want to play. So just kind of like it makes a weird combination. We have to release this sometime, but we wrote the greatest song of all time called Kimchi on My Shoes with Harper from Grassland Reptiles. So.
Is there a story behind the name of that?
Yeah, I accidentally we were just hanging out at Ryan Records, and I kicked your kimchi from Charlie Kang's, and I was like, I'm so sorry, Mac. I did not mean to kick your rice. And they were like, it's okay, man, it's okay. And I think Harper was gonna eat it, or maybe not.
They did eat it.
Oh, good. Okay. Waste not, want not in this economy. But we just got like really, I don't know. I just started like writing like slam poetry, and I was like, I want to make a song now. And it's like a 10-minute like prog rock, emo rock, prog emo. I think we're calling it prog emo.
Prog emo.
You can do that if you wanna.
Sorry, I'm just such a prog head. What can I say?
Sure, dog. Sure.
Yeah, the public needs to see that.
It is the greatest song of all time.
It sounds revolutionary, honestly.
Well, you can say that on the radio.
I want to talk a little more about Ryan Records, because I may be interviewing. Yeah, the interviewing Tommy Records, as the Scooter and Liam band call him.
Mr. Records.
Mr. Records, yes. So how has that space helped you guys progress as a band and as musicians? Because I know that you guys spent a lot of time in there for various projects or for rehearsals or for shows. So how has that benefited you guys, and how do you feel about kind of the openness of Ryan Records in East Lansing?
Because we have a space to practice every week. That's the biggest. I think the biggest benefactor, honestly, is just that it is a dedicated space where you can go and do what you need to. And probably like the biggest restraint, especially like being in like college, being younger, is that everyone lives in an apartment or someplace where you can't store a drum kit. So just being able to go in and workshop everything is a big help. But you guys have a little more experience on like the recording side of things.
I mean, it's been pretty huge for me. Tommy, Mr. Records, is Harper's cousin. So that's how I met them.
Nice.
They used to have the studio out of a storage unit.
Okay.
Like a couple miles away. And I
off of Abbott.
Yeah, like 2 miles down Abbott. But I don't know, nobody has been as cool and nice and helpful in my adult life is Tommy has honestly like I can just go there and play drums whenever I want for as long as I want. Use all the gear, and I that is partially because we are good friends, but he was just always so open and welcoming and
to everybody, right? Like he's told me and other people who want to practice music or learn how to do audio and recording that it's just a very open space. So I think that's really cool.
And like same with how Mac met Tommy. I knew Harper from LCC Jazz Band, and he was like, "Hey, I want to work on something with you." And we went to like the storage unit. He just pulls it up, and Tom's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" He's just like he had the couch in there, right? Yeah,
is it
was
the
like a
same couch?
And like whenever he would open up for the public, he would just like pull out the couch, and like it would just be out in front of like the hallway of like the storage unit.
That's really funny.
And after that, he like kept asking me like, "Hey, I got this like project that needs a bass player for touring," and I eventually worked with another local guy, Connor Fischetti. We also released an album too. Not saying to go listen to it, but it's also on Bandcamp.
Does exist.
I just want to like really express my love for Tommy though. I played drums in high school for like 2.5 years maybe. And then I completely stopped. I wasn't playing drums at all up until 2023 when Tommy invited me to the storage unit, and I started playing drums again because of that. Like I would not play drums. I would not be in this band. I wouldn't be in any band if it wasn't for him and his kindness.
Yeah, that's really special. That's super cool.
And also, I wouldn't be recording with a lot of amazing musicians. Learning a lot that I know now. He's definitely given me, Tommy's given me like so much advice that I really appreciate. So Tommy, if you're listening, I love you.
We love you, Tommy. Potential interview on Impact of Mr. Records coming
Mr.
at
Records.
some point.
In the flesh.
They call him Mr. Records.
How did you guys start your music journey? Was it like when you were younger? Or did you start playing music when you got to college? Or what's your story?
Crazy. I think when I was 5, the first record that I really loved was Foo Fighters' Greatest Hits, and I heard that and I was like, whoa. And then I wanted to be a drummer, and my parents were like, we're not getting you a drum kit, it's too loud. And I think I got a guitar, and then I didn't like it because it was hard, and I was like, oh, a bass has 4 strings, so that'd be way easier. And then I had a teacher, and he would try to teach me theory and form, and I just want to play Smoke on the Water and Enter Sandman, and he gave up, and he just here's some tabs, go crazy, that kind of thing. And then I did high school jazz band, Everett High School, EV Dogs. You guys are all East Lansing. Oh no, you're Grand.
I grew up in Grand Ledge.
That's right. No, you're Flint.
Owasso, Michigan.
Okay.
Not even close. Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan.
Dog.
Come on, Lansing local legend over here. But yeah, I did jazz band there, and I was like, oh, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And then I went to college, MSc or LCC jazz band or LCC the music program. I just have an associate's degree. We'll see what happens. But now I do music here, I guess. Starving artist. Yeah. I think that's the journey.
For me, I just said, I grew up in Grand Ledge, which is a small semi-rural Americana Midwest town. And there, I met like I said, I met Harper there, and some other friends, and we were the only alternative queer people in the entire city, and they were all musicians. I wasn't. And they all played all the instruments except for drums, so I saw that as a niche I could fill, and I started playing drums just in our friend's mom's basement. Shout out Nikki Moyer. Thank you for letting us make all that awful music. But I just did it as a means to have friends and spend time with people and build community. And that's all it was for me for a while until I moved away and stopped playing drums, which I referenced earlier. But
so mine's kind of interesting. I was a classical. Yeah. So mine's actually.
Okay.
All right.
So cool.
Just because I was classically trained.
I'm trained classically. What is what's the you ever seen Trump?
I'm a classically trained player.
Go look up. I mean, I would recommend. I would never call to an action, but if you ever look up trumpet fight on YouTube, it is a great video.
Yes.
I went to NYU Film School.
Steve actually walked Bob Dylan on stage back in 65 Newport.
You knew the Grateful Dead from 1972.
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually in the Grateful Dead. Nobody knows that.
You
but me.
miserable no talent.
Anyways.
So yeah, I went to college with a degree in music performance. Didn't finish it. I dropped out of college.
I guess I finished those.
Yeah.
Kind of. Associates.
It's better than nothing. But I dropped out because I wanted to be a songwriter, and I put out a song a while ago. It's still up, but it was like I started playing the guitar when I turned
Puppy Dog. Dude.
Yeah, Elijah he loves this song.
Puppy Dog.
Puppy Dog?
Oh no.
Yes.
Just released it.
Yes, you have to look it up. You've never looked up Puppy Dog? Okay.
are you a furry?
Just released
What's
this.
your persona, dude?
It's a puppy.
Yeah. It's in the album cover actually.
Yeah, you really gotta look this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway. But yeah, I put that out. Kind of didn't really do much. And then I moved here and I met Elijah. Also, moved here with my roommate, my best friend. Shout out Landon. He also plays bass for me.
Go Landon. He's my coworker.
Yeah.
Mine too.
That's how we met.
Yes.
But also that's I met Elijah through Landon, and yeah, he said he was making a band, and I was like, I'd love to be in that band. And then here we are. And then he also was nice enough to be like, I can record you for free if you want. Yeah. Yes, please.
Did you just use the F word?
Whoa.
Oh no! No! Dang it.
That in post, off the record.
I can record you. I can
record you. Period.
Anyways.
But yeah. Elijah, do you have anything?
My music journey?
Yeah.
You guys wondering about my music journey?
No.
Yeah. It all stems from my dad. My dad is one of my biggest musical influences still. He played in a bunch of bands throughout high school, and then in college he got really into jazz guitar and put out a demo CD that I'm pretty sure there's 3 copies of, and I listen to it every year. I love it. And he was really into jazz, everything like that. So my dad was always playing a bunch of guitar. What?
Well, what's up?
I don't think we use that term.
It can't be called that? Oh, really? Oh, no.
I hate to break it to you.
That's a rain on your parade, pal.
Music such as the Hot Club of San Francisco and Django Reinhardt. Anyways, he oh, dude, we got canceled on our first interview.
Yes. Do better.
All right. Anyways, he was a big influence with that, and so growing up, I was always around my dad. He was always playing guitar, but I was not really interested in it until a buddy came over. Because my dad decked out our whole basement with a bunch of guitars, a drum kit. But I just never really used it until middle school when a buddy came over to show me he was learning guitar, and I wanted to one-up him. So I tried learning the same song, and then at some point I kept learning, and he just stopped playing guitar, and I just kept with it ever since and found out that I really, really liked it. So I played in a bunch of mainly one band throughout high school. Shout out Liam. Shout out James. Shout out Tanner. My high school band Fed Left. It was mainly just a Weezer cover band. We played at our talent show. We played at our prom.
What Weezer song?
Undone Sweater Song. Not even like deep cuts. It was like surface level.
I'm pretty sure I follow Fed Left on Instagram.
Probably. They originally, yeah, they still helped me out when I went to college too and started playing some more of the original music. So big shout out to them, even though they're far away right now. Either way, played with those guys all throughout high school, and I think around like senior year or so, I started to get into like Nick Drake and a lot more of.
Makes sense now.
Yes. Yes, this is a coming out moment for you guys.
I was gonna say when you had us like cover like Neil Young and Elliott Smith, I was like, oh, everything makes sense now.
Yes, yes, it really does. So, in like that was a year that I like really dedicated myself to learn how to do like finger picking and like essentially just like ditch the pick and try to do everything just with my hands. Even going into like my freshman year of college is when I learned how to do tapping because I was getting into all of like the Midwest emo music and I wanted to challenge myself how to do it. So it's just been continually like finding new things to do on the guitar. Once I started playing with these guys, I realized I need to get my theory down real bad. So I've been trying to build up my theory ever since. And even when we started recording, I realized I didn't know anything about recording. So that's just been about the last 4 or 5 months of my life is just thinking about how recording works. Mm-hmm. And it just opened up like a new part of music that I didn't really know I had. So it's a passion other than my degree in packaging, making corrugated boxes for people. So box man and music. That's me, dog.
That's pretty good. All right, now totally off topic. Do you guys have an album that you listen to before bedtime, or a specific genre?
Bedtime.
You got the mic, Steve?
Oh, I was gonna say "Sweet Baby James" by James Taylor.
Okay.
Yo, actually, I would actually throw on "Sweet Baby James" too. I saw that album on my wall in my living room.
So good.
I got 2 James Taylor albums on my wall in my living room, dude.
I'm forgetting the name. Is it Music is for the Children by Boards of Canada? Super good like ambient electronic music.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'll have to look that one up.
Rachel knows it. Our camera person is giving you kudos.
Going to sleep? I don't know. That's hard. I used to. Maybe in Tears for Fears song from the Big Chair. I used to just play that on like repeat, and I'd fall asleep to it. I think that's like my answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really fall asleep to music now.
I see.
Yeah.
Like not even like when it's like really hard to fall asleep.
No, I usually. I watch those TikToks where like half the screen is like Subway Surfers and like the other one, the other one's Family Guy compilations.
That makes you sleepy.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Makes me never want to wake up again.
Do bassists sleep?
Do bassists sleep?
Yeah, I picture you like hanging upside down like a bat.
I've caught him a couple times.
Yeah.
I can't really give all the secrets out, but maybe. Allegedly.
Yeah. I can confirm he didn't sleep this weekend at all. Because my man did
5 gigs.
5 gigs in 4 days.
Oh my God.
4 days.
So he came to our set on Saturday and he was just like... And then when he was told that we weren't going to be playing until like 1 a.m., he was like...
Bro.
Dressed as Tom Selleck. Just angry.
I was under the impression we'd be playing at 12 and we can go have a nice glass of warm milk afterwards,
And listen to songs from the Big Chair and then Boards of Canada and Sweet Baby James.
That's right.
Twice.
That's right.
Where we all get in our big bed together.
That's right. The big Lige bed.
The big Lige bed, dog. Yo, dude, that's how we go to bed every night. Anyway.
It's true. This is now Lige canon, by the way.
Off the record.
Oh, that Kanye famous music video? It's just all of us.
Whoa, who?
Tommy's in the middle.
Now that you guys have been double canceled on your first interview.
Okay.
All lies.
White boys from Finland.
Owasso.
Owasso.
Okay.
I would say, to your question, probably some acoustic music like Adrian Lenker. What about you?
I put on rainforest sounds.
Nice.
Or metal pipe falling. I like that.
That's a good
one
sound.
to fall asleep to.
Yes. Yes.
I frequent that.
Oh yeah.
We have that on our soundboard at
Whoa.
Impact. So maybe during the segment when we air it, we'll go.
Can you please?
Right there. Yes. Right there. There it is again.
We did do that one time.
That
Yes.
is brutal.
My favorite impact moments are when just I'll be listening to the radio, a song repeats, and then it cuts for like 5 seconds, then someone says sorry, and then the song comes back on. Those are my favorite impact moments.
Yeah. We don't endorse that.
It makes it human though.
Yes.
It does, yeah.
I'm all about human.
We can do a couple closing questions because I think we got to get out of John's hair here.
Fair.
But I do want to ask Mac, what propels you to play with no shoes on?
I mostly play like a heel toe technique on drums. So it's like if this is the pedal,
Yep.
I like go like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of use the momentum of my foot sliding. So if I have shoes on, it kind of like prevents me from getting those like pop pop pop. That like is kind of the backbone of a lot of stuff, especially when I play like break beats and stuff.
Right.
I need to be able to go like pop, 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 pop.
Does that kind of emulate a double kick pedal?
It helps me get like double strokes on one hit. I don't necessarily do it to emulate a double pedal, but it allows me to fill in a similar amount of space.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And it's uncomfy. Like, I don't want to feel shoes. Like, maybe that's like
Yeah.
an autism thing. Like, I don't want to be experiencing
You're really just
the
swagger jacking
stimuli.
Harper, honestly. Harper's the no shoe. I mean, it's just all of Rhyme Records is just no shoes.
It's because we all have autism.
You have to leave the shoes at the door.
It's a peaceful place.
I'm an avid shoe enjoyer.
Yeah.
I think maybe am I the only one because I was the one who put the shoe in your kimchis.
Neurotypical Devin.
Yeah. Look what happens when you wear shoes.
Whoa.
Look-
I feel like it grounds you to your drum kit better, I would think. Do you guys have, do you have any closing questions, Emma?
I'm just curious about when you guys are going to play next, I guess.
Me too. Do you know?
The 15th?
Yeah, we're doing Bowie House the 15th, and then
The 19th.
Potentially.
It should be down.
Yeah, potentially the Ave the 19th.
Is this information on your Instagram?
Yes. At Liges_music Instagram.com.
Can I ask everyone a quick question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is everyone's favorite album that's come out this year? I want to know your answers as well.
Whoa, am I going first?
They pointed at you.
Wait, come back.
Getting Killed by Geese.
Man, you can come back to me. I don't even know
come on.
if I've listened to an album that's come out this year.
You listened to Getting Killed.
No, I didn't. I really still
That album's overrated.
It's not as good. It's not as good as the second album, but it is good. It is good.
just wanted to yell at people.
I've got my answer.
No, I swear.
You
I'm
tuned
sorry.
into the Impact. You knew they were playing 100 Horses like every hour.
I don't get it.
What about you?
You talking to me? You take the mic, just pass it off. I think I have the same answer as Steve.
You don't know yet?
I think I don't even think I've listened to an album this year.
Oh, what's that First Day Back album?
Oh,
I don't listen to music.
The First Day Back freshman release. I think it's self-titled.
Yeah, my favorite album this year was the one by Grassland Reptiles, and then the one and then the
Grassland
EP
Reptiles.
single by Homegrown Homunculus, and then the EP single by Steven Lubera.
That was a good save. Good save.
Mm-hmm.
Good
pretty
save.
good.
Good save.
And then that song by Lige.
You listen to it in music?
My girlfriend was like, I caught her. We were like walking like from class together, and she was like, "Oh, look what I'm listening to," and I was like, "You actually listen to that song?" The Spotify, like the stats of something that says like you have like one super streamer, and I know it's just her. It's either her or my mom. It's only one of the two.
Your moms are your biggest fan, though.
Yes. Yes.
I've heard this. I've heard this before.
Yep.
Emma, what's your answer?
Okay, my answer is The Crux by Dijo.
Ooh.
Mine is God's Gonna Give You $1 Million by Shallow Water.
Ooh, the Red Album cover one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good. Go listen to that. And the First Day Back album.
The First Day Back album's pretty good.
The First Day Back album is incredible. Best emo band in like a decade.
Nice. And what does Shallow Water sound like?
It's like part of like the dirt gaze scene that's happening with like Teeth and Motocrossed, where it's like a combination of like traditional Americana guitar with shoegaze influences. It's really beautiful. It features Hayden Pettigo, who just put out an album with Chat Pile. One of the best guitarists alive right now, Hayden Pettigo. He put out a really amazing album this year also.
Nice. Well,
All the
now you
local
guys,
connects.
you have your new album recommendations from Lige here at FBC. Do you guys have any closing thoughts? Thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having us, Doc. This is
Yeah.
a cool experience.
Thank
We'll come full
John.
circle.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Clint.
Thank you,
Thank you,
John. Thank
FBC.
you, Clint.
We love you guys.
Thank
you.
you, FBC.
Most with the most.
Well done.
Hey.
Yeah. And you can tune into The Basement every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. on WDBM Impact 89 FM. See ya.